In this video, I will show you a step-by-step procedure to conduct hypothesis testing for population mean. Assuming that you already have some idea of those concepts, if you don't, please watch the videos that I made before on specifically on what is the hypothesis testing and how to do the hypothesis testing. This is just the overview of the steps and how to write it and how to make sure not to miss any important details. All right, so let's go. The average lifespan of the largemouth bass fish is 16 years. An archaeologist in Georgia is concerned that the oil contamination of the feeding grounds for this fish in the area has resulted in a shortened lifespan for the bass. He has recorded the ages of 25 bass. His sample shows a mean age of 13.2 years with a standard deviation of 2.3 years. Test his claim of a shortened lifespan at the 0.05 level of significance. First, we need to state the claim in words. And the claim is that the lifespan of a bass fish shortened. Write a claim in symbolic form. Since we are conducting a hypothesis test for the mean age of the bass fish, we are conducting the test about the population mean. And the claim is that the life shortened, so it's less than 16 years. Mu is less than 16 years. 16 years is the average lifespan of the fish. The null hypothesis H0 is that mu is equal to 16 years. Null hypothesis always has the equal sign. Alternative hypothesis would be, in this case, our claim. H1 is that mu less than 16 years. Now we're asked whether the test is left-tailed, right-tailed, or two-tailed. It is based on the alternative hypothesis. There's the hint. The alternative hypothesis shows less sign, so the test is left-tailed. Remember where the point is? The point shows to the left, so it's left-tailed. To answer the question about critical values, we'll need to use the StatCrunch, so I will open it in a minute. Also, which test statistics we are using, that would be T statistic because we are testing hypothesis again about population mean. So it will be T. P-value also will find from StatCrunch, and then based on the p-value, we will reject or fail to reject the null hypothesis, and then we'll write conclusion in non-technical human terms. We are going to use StatCrunch to answer question number 6, find the critical values. But before we use StatCrunch, let's do a little overview of what is critical value critical values. Critical value is the value that separates critical region from non-critical region. In this case, critical value will be the T score because we are using T distribution. So let's draw a diagram of T distribution. It's a normally distributed population. Our test is left-tailed. So the critical value is going to be located on the left. This is where the 0.05 alpha is located. And the critical value will be this value on the left that separates the critical region from non-critical region. And we can see that it's going to be negative. Let's go to Stat, Calculators, T, DF, degrees of freedom is n-1. N is 25. We have 25 fish in the sample. 25 minus 1, 24. The distribution is on the left side, so we use lesser or greater sign. 0.05 in the area box. Compute. T value is negative 1.71. Let's write it down. Now the next question is asking which test statistics are you using, Z or T? We're using T. And what it is equal to, it's going to be T equal to, we're using T statistic because we don't know the population standard deviation. If the population standard deviation was known, we would use Z distribution and Z statistic. So let's go back to StatCrunch and go to Stat, T stats, one sample with summary, sample mean is 13.2. Sample standard deviation is 2.3 years. and sample size 25. Null hypothesis is mu equal to 16. Alternative hypothesis mu is less than 16. Compute. Let's write down the test statistic and the p-value. Test statistic is negative 6.09. Let's round it to 2 decimals. And p-value is less than 0.0001. And the next question, based on the p-value compared to a significance level, do you reject or fail to reject null hypothesis? We would reject null hypothesis because p-value is less than alpha. P-value is 0.0001 is less than 0.05 significance level. We also reject the null hypothesis because the test statistic is in the critical region. T is negative 6.09 is somewhere way on the left side, definitely in the critical region. So that's another reason we reject the null hypothesis. And the last step, write the conclusion in non-technical terms. We can definitely use this table to write a conclusion. We start answering the question, does the original claim contain condition of equality? No, it did not. Our claim was the mu less than 16 years. Then we go to the next question, do you reject null hypothesis? Yes, we did reject null hypothesis. Therefore, here's our conclusion in non-technical terms. The sample data support the claim that, and we restate the original claim, lifespan of bass fish shortened. Let's write it down. That's it. We did all the steps for hypothesis testing. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to check my other videos and subscribe for the updates.